What's going on, peoples? My name is Tommy and I'm here with my man Drew, and welcome!
We love flying FPV drones. We do freestyle. We love pushing the limits of flying machines. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different from the FPV quadcopter that we've all come to know and love. Today we've got...
Let's not destroy the antique original.
This is a bit of an antique. This is an antique hexacopter.
This is. All right, so just a quick history lesson for those of you that don't know. Mini quads arguably became famous by this brand, this guy, Blackout. At the time, you know, not only were we messing with, you know, quadcopters, aka 4 motors, but we were messing with other things too. Tricopters, Y6 designs, hexacopters like this one.
So when is this from? What is this? When did you flew this quad?
I have flown one of these before, and this is from, I'm gonna say, circa 2013.
So quadcopters were the standard. They're
quadcopters were the
4 motors, and they're like, I want more power, I want more stability.
Right.
Add more motors.
Because now you got 2 points of extra resolution, and it really did make it that much more stable, and it gave it that much more power.
So at the time, it flew better than mini quads. This mini hex, did it fly better?
Okay, it depends on what you think flew better means. For me, and as a freestyle pilot, more smooth, more cinematic, more flowy, yes, absolutely.
So I'd like to start out by taking this hexacopter out exactly as it is with all retro gear, except for the props. These are modern props. So let's take it out and see what this thing can do.
All right, let's do it.
All right, guys, we're out in the field getting ready to fly our retro hexacopter. We're now joined by Mr. Anub.
What's up, guys?
You've been flying for a while. Did you ever play with hexacopters back in the day?
Dude, back in the day, I think the first hexacopter I flew was a Raiju. You remember they were like the Atom and the Raiju?
The small Raiju.
The Rotor Riot.
Yeah, the Rotor Riot.
So it was like an 1104 motor with like a huge 3-inch prop on it.
Right.
So back in the day, yeah, I flew some of those, and I remember like everyone was like Blackout Hex.
This is the Blackout Hex.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tommy and I were just walking through this. It's got a Naze Rev 5, one shot 125, DYS SN20s.
Oh,
check out, these are the real Blackout motors. This is Tommy, he holds on. He keeps like a museum. I crash all my stuff in the smithereens. He keeps it.
Nylon standoffs. Would you ever do that today?
Oh,
never.
No way. Nylon bolts too.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this thing coming back in a piece?
Well, let's find out. I think that depends on which one of us flies it first.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
There's a possibility when you go to down throttle, just everything just shuts off, so just be aware of that.
Oh, right. And it's switch arm, I'm hoping.
It is switch arm at least.
Stick arm, oh my god. Last time I flew stick arm, I totally just like crashed it upside down. I was like, how do you shut this thing up? I'm hitting all the switches. Yeah. All right, I don't know what this thing's gonna do, so watch out.
I'm gonna reposition this.
Oh, it just hovers at 0 throttle.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Let's see. You know, so far, like, it doesn't feel terrible, just like cruising around super like normal and slow. It actually feels not too bad, but I think we're gonna really notice it like probably when we try to do something, right? I'm gonna give it a roll. How about that?
I mean, it did it, but you could definitely see it was like.
It feels sloppy, but like honestly, this is sort of amazing for old gear.
Yeah, right. So back in the day, we made more stability by adding more hardware.
Yeah, so I'm not being super aggressive yet. I'm just trying to feel it out so we know what's happening. So like we'll do a little dive here, and like
come on, you can do a better dive.
Okay, better dive than that.
Come on now.
Good call.
Get up in there.
So that was 0 throttle. This thing's just like
so it idles. It does idle.
Yeah, that was 0 throttle. It does have like some kind of idle up or something built in, and it's super high. Like I'm at let's see. I'm at 0 throttle right now. Just
really, that's falling. So floaty.
Yeah.
That's just active braking back in the day. Not.
Yeah, look at that. Like.
Oh,
so
right, because
I'm just falling right now.
Yeah.
So the ESCs don't have active braking.
Yeah, there's no active braking on.
So that means when you lower the throttle, the ESCs, the motors don't slow down beyond what air resistance naturally does.
Right.
And now you've got 6 propellers,
6 things
all idling, not slowing down. Yeah, okay.
It feels really it's floaty. Like a balloon simulator. Like blimp captain coming in. Where's the target, sir?
So Tommy, when you flew this back in the day versus a quad, did you feel that the hexes were more floaty?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, but that's why we always like touted the spiders and the hexes as like, this is what you want for something super flowy, something cinematic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, I'm watching it third person right now, and it looks super duper fluid in the air.
Dude, this thing actually feels so smooth.
You're right.
But as soon as you try to get like a little aggressive with it, it sort of starts bobbing and bucking and doing a little bit goofy stuff. The thing that makes me nervous is like when I go for inverts, because that high throttle, like I start accelerating down. It's like interesting because like You know when you flip upside down, and if you give it throttle, it's almost like I hit an air brake because I can't spool them down enough. One thing I am noticing though with these old motors is like there's just no power. I get on it and it's just like max, you're max, you're max, you're max, you're max.
See, that would be a good, interesting contrast because these are older, quote unquote older 22.
Wait, is that the beeper going off because the battery's
Oh wait,
probably.
Yeah, that beeper's going off. Bring it in.
I was like, why is there a siren going off?
Disarm.
There you go.
I think I disarmed and rearmed.
Rearmed, yeah.
So if we just kind of put ourselves back in this time period, this definitely flew better than a quad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Quads so without the braking, quads had crazy like yaw behavior. I don't know if you remember, but I just remember you get off the throttle and if you didn't manage that point where the motors would like hit this idle, that coast, your quad would sort of do one of like these.
Yep, just
and then
wiggle.
the prop wash added to that and you would just sometimes just fall. So yeah, I would definitely say the Hexes like, they feel really smooth.
Right, it's just uber smooth and that's like the OG like super cinematic rig right there. All right, man, so you ready for this?
I'm ready, man. What's arm again?
Arm is that one all the way down.
Oh, all the way down. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Dude, it floats at zero at idle. It floats at idle. It's stupid.
I'm expecting something beautiful.
It just.
Oh, geez.
Oh my gosh! It just took off on me. Okay. Yeah, it's loose. I can feel the latency of the older tech. It's not as bad as I would have thought.
Right? So I will say, when we're talking about older tech, this is not PPM. This is each individual channel plugged into the
Yo, wait, this is just PWM.
This is just straight up PWM.
Is that slower than PPM or?
Rough. It is slower. So PPM is PWM, but it's one channel after another. So it's 8 times longer essentially. Where PWM can do essentially almost all 8 at once, but there's still a decent bit of latency with it. Oh, get cinematic. Oh yeah. You need like a song. Maybe we'll just like
maybe we'll just hum some stuff real quick. I see a little throttle punch. How do you feel about the power?
Oh no!
Oh god!
No!
Oh my!
Yo, you just straight pancake FPV'd that.
It did not like the inverted yaw spin.
Oh my poor old.
Wait, yeah. See if he'll take off. Well, are you good?
There's no turtle mode, guys.
No, it's right side up.
It's right side up.
Okay.
I believe.
But it's not.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I wasn't ready. Oh wait.
That was my OG.
Oh, he's up.
It's up.
Oh, video's terrible.
The video's awful. So I should knife edge this.
Yes. I believe. I thought you were gonna nail it. Yo, I believe in knife edge 2.0. Yo, let's see
some proxy tree.
Oh yeah, he's feeling it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you see what I mean? How it just like stops when you're off the throttle. Oh, dude, I didn't even see what you hit. It just the video just was like.
It was definitely the video.
Is my OG Blackout
Tommy
dead?
No, it's gonna be fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
It's fine, right?
It's gonna be fine.
Tommy, don't be mad.
Hey, it looks like it's in one piece.
Hard to tell.
Are we missing anything? Oh wait, the top plate's gone.
Oh, I found it.
Okay.
Look at these props though. Look at these props. All the props are fine. Arms didn't break. I mean.
Wait. What? These are aluminum, right? Oh no. Oh, and the whole clean plate's ripped off.
Well, I'm glad your GoPro's good.
Remember when Tommy used to like me?
Josh, do you carry hot glue around? We can fix this.
Guys, it's time for round 2. The modern Hex. The exact same Blackout frame, but this time we've got some hype train Ummagawds motors, 32-bit ESCs. We've got a 4K flight controller running the latest and greatest in beta flight. We've got a low latency receiver system. We've got an up-to-date video transmitter, a better camera, and we even forced a little bit of up tilt on this GoPro. So you're still salty about me crashing the first time.
No, I'm fine.
It's just.
I mean, we're gonna crash this one too. You know that, right?
This is the one that I was expecting you to crash. That was okay. I was okay with that.
Well, I mean,
Did you get the memo?
How is it going to be a good comparison if we don't crash both?
No, we don't have to crash it, guys. Why do we have to crash everything? Do your thing.
Or do we rock, paper, scissors again?
For who crashes it?
Why? No!
I'm expecting something.
Air mode engaged. Yeah, this feels a lot more, and sounds a lot more like one of our quads. You know what? It's not. Nah, it's better. It's not crazy different, but.
Then what?
No, you know what? It holds its cruise really well. This is nice. This is nice.
This looks super smooth.
It is. Ooh, it's nice.
What would you say like over a quad? What are you noticing though? Like anything? Oh, you're just going for the gap right away?
Well, so the fact that you went and hit that already means either A, you're a freaking dope pilot, or B, the modern components has you something feeling comfortable.
Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable with it. Like, it feels natural. It just needs some tuning, honestly. I think with raising the PIDs a little bit to get it a little bit more locked in, honestly, it feels just like one of our quads. I guess I'm really not feeling too much of a difference. Maybe I would say it feels more like a 6-inch quad. It's got a little bit more of that physical stability.
Where it's just sort of like going, it just like tracks in that line and hold. Oh!
Disarm.
You know what? I think the old Hex was better for you. Like you nailed it first try on the old setup. Tommy, I have something to tell you. He didn't just hit it. He sort of hit it and then flipped over, hit the other side.
Oh, pinballed it.
And then maybe like bounced like maybe 6 times.
Got it.
It's fine.
What happened though?
Well, I crashed. I went for the knife edge,
Yeah.
and I biffed it. That's the point of impact right here. But,
Well, I mean, I explained to Tommy, I think you did about 6 to 7 or maybe 9 impacts.
Yeah.
It was hard to count. It was very rapid.
it's hanging in there.
Zach, didn't you win the right to crash it?
Yeah, what the hell?
Well, you still can.
Arm.
Air mode engaged. Oh, Drew didn't break it. I can give you that much. It does feel like, I guess not loose. That's the best way to explain it. It feels very like solid and planted versus the old gear.
Swoopy. I'm gonna go with the word swoopy.
It feels, man, the best way to explain it is it feels super just planted, especially on yaw. It's like with a quad, you know, you have to spool 2 motors down and spool the other 2 up to yaw. And here we have more motors, so we have a lot more torque and authority on the yaw. So it feels very planted, especially when you just want to do like, yeah, swoopy turns.
So, I still never accomplished an inverted yaw spin with a Hex. I think you gotta make it happen, man. Inverted yaw spin, you got it. Do it.
All right, inverted yaw spin. Woo!
There we go.
Oh, should we go for like flying backwards around this thing? Oh my God, we need more camera tilt. Houston! Houston! Yeah, definitely the new software is like making it feel a lot more confident, inspiring. That's like the biggest thing I'm noticing. Yo, am I going for the knife edge that Drew couldn't do? Oh, baby. Woo! This battery is not happy with 6 motors.
Nope.
Man, I will say, like, I thought 6 motors would give me so much more power, but like it just feels heavy. It doesn't feel like I have more power.
Well, also,
How do I shut this off?
We the last motors
Right.
were like 2300. These are 2150.
Gotcha, we lowered the KV, but
Yeah.
up the equipment quality.
Right, but it's a little bit newer motor, so it makes a little bit more power. So it's maybe a little bit of a wash.
It didn't feel like it was necessarily underpowered, like I couldn't do what I wanted, but it didn't have like that get up and go where like it's like, oh, I need to bail last second, or I really want to punch it out
Right.
and get some sweet elevation.
Right.
It felt like really sort of heavy, but not in like a bad way, like heavy where it's really easy to control. So like what you're saying, those big swoopy turns, it just sort of plants and sticks and holds a line.
Right. So back in the day, we flew the Hexes because it was that much more stable and it had that much more power for lack of, I guess I would say, a better PID controller or a better
Okay.
flight controller software. And that was back then. So would you say that now with modern technology, would you say that flight controller software and more updated PID algorithms have more than made up for what adding 2 physical motors would do today?
Yeah, I would definitely say that. That was like my first impression when I hopped on the other one. Like I knew it felt off. I knew it was old equipment, so I was trying to like give that good objective rationale. And like honestly, it was like if I handed this to someone who's learning, like it's a great. Well, not anymore, not this one. But if you know you handed this to someone today who's trying to learn and stuff, totally acceptable. I was actually really surprised. But yeah, with all the software updates and everything we're getting nowadays, like it sort of mitigates all those that need
it's kind of
for the
what I'm
extra
thinking is that
complication.
they were making physical changes to overcome the bad flight characteristics, but now it's just gotten so much better kind of under the hood.
Right.
So what I'd be really curious about is how firmware enhancements could be made for
hex,
hexes, right? Because we're now using Betaflight that's been very optimized for a quadcopter,
Right.
and it's doing better than I expected. It flies really well. So I think with some more tweaks, it could be even better. And then also, I'd like to see kind of a newer, sleeker frame design, because this older frame has a lot of room for what were larger components. And now when we built the more modern one, you know, everything is just, like, we had so much room.
Yeah.
You could fit your whole hand in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll draw up a frame and let's get it made.
1,000 likes, and Zach will design a new hex frame.
And
Is 1,000 too low?
I don't know.
1 million likes! No.
You know, this is actually, I have a point then. So everyone's loving like these new 2 inches that are coming out. I've been watching them and they're crazy. I haven't even got one myself. I've been flying some 3 inches. Let's also do a 2-inch hex. Ooh. Because you know what I'm saying? Like recently the small drones are getting awesome.
Yeah.
How awesome would a small drone with more motors?
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Whether or not this is necessarily an improvement in flying, one thing I can say for sure is it really is a pretty looking machine.
Yeah.
I do love the way this
keyword
we
was.
still have the one that works. I do feel like this is a really beautiful looking machine. So I'd like to wrap things up by getting some chase footage. And I think you're the king of chase.
Why don't we both chase it? How about that?
Okay, so I'll take it back up and then 2 of you get right on my booty.
Okay.
Let's get some glamour shots
All
of
right.
this thing.
Get up in that
So
booty.
he's gonna take it out, which means we got 30 seconds to
Oh,
chase
screw
it
you guys.
before
Screw
it
you
actually
guys.
crashes.
I mean, you knew I was gonna fly it though, right?
Only has one speed.
But I didn't think you were gonna do all that. I thought you were just like, yeah, okay, this is cool. And then everyone's gonna go hard on the modern one.
No, we gotta go hard on both.
Why?
This is why I have a bad rap.
No one's confused about why you have a bad rap.
I feel like you're actually upset.
No. I'm cool.